construction light that's upstairs that Liv's dad left here because he's been doing work up there every once in a while. So I used that last time, but I just got this one. My mom. Yeah, I used it last time. I put it in the corner. It was bright as fuck, so we couldn't keep it like where this one's at because it would absolutely destroy our fucking eyes. This one I found in one of my closets in my parents' house when I was grabbing some stuff, and it was like in the box. And I asked my mom if I could have it. She said, "Yeah," but it doesn't go to like full person height. It's like for a desk if you're sitting at a desk, and my tripod is standing. So when I make my other YouTube videos, it's rolling, isn't it? Right, Liv? Yeah. When I make my other YouTube videos, I like to stand up and yap. But I don't know.
What do you like to yap about in your other
Dude,
videos?
I make YouTube videos about literally whatever. It's usually not very planned, and it's usually there's no visuals other than me just talking. Like if a movie came out that I thought was interesting, or if I want to talk about like the Colts, or like I just made a video about Stranger Things season 5. I try to like get things that I think like are popular at the moment. Because I've had like one video get like 3,000 views, and all I did was talk about another YouTuber who has a similar format and how I'm like trying to like use his format because I feel like he has the best job in the world. He literally turned his name's Moist Critical. You know that guy? Penguins.
Isn't that the guy that Jack always watch? Dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The dude with the long hair.
Randomly logs on and goes, "So I don't know if you guys have heard anything about this, but," and then
Exactly.
just starts going.
Exactly. And he just, the reason I like got inspired to make a video about him, I was just like telling the camera, I was like, dude, it's fucking sick. He has the best job in the world. He does no editing, no cuts. He researches some topic that he's interested in for an hour, press play, just is like witty enough and entertaining enough, gets 5 million views, 2 million views, 1 million views. And he did a video where he broke down his overall YouTube earnings, and he's made like $35 million. And that's not Twitch, that's not sponsors, that's not his other business ventures. That is strictly paychecks from YouTube. Now he's been doing it 10 years. But still, I was like, fuck, dude, if he can do it, fucking, you know, they say, like, if you have someone that's got your fucking dream job, copy them. Fuck it. So that's what I do on my YouTube channel. But it's not very consistent. And sometimes I, like, am in the mood to talk about something and I can't think of anything. So I just don't.
Makes sense.
But that's what this YouTube channel is. But now I'm throwing these this is our second podcast episode.
Second podcast.
Congrats, dude. Fucking, hey, welcome. Thanks for coming on, dude.
All the way back from Juice Land, you know?
Dude, I talked to Shatiz about that the other day because I told him I was filming a podcast. When we were in college, we used to just put an iPad in the center with the microphone on, and we fucking called it Juice Land because we all like Juice World, and we would get high as fuck and talk about nothing, bro.
Yeah.
Shatiz said he's gonna send those to me. Those have got to be gold.
Oh man,
I can't remember
it
one
was
thing.
such a different time then too. Dude,
oh yeah,
just coming out of COVID.
It was probably 2022. Yeah, 22 to 23.
Yeah.
Oh, you could definitely hear some torches. Here's some bubbles of a bong.
Oh man,
yeah. It was fun as hell. We used to do it, but we never would listen to them back or post them.
No,
it was just for fun. That's what this is. It's just for fun. And I also like, a lot of people want to start a podcast, and I think they do it a little bit wrong. A lot of people try to find a co-host and have a show together. I like taking the Joe Rogan route where it's his show and he has people on. So people just show up and you have the mic, you have the setup, it's your show, you control it, but then you have people on. And I kind of like that idea because, one, it just gives me an excuse to talk to my friends, bro. Every person has a different way of looking at something. Every person's got a fried story that you don't know about. Like there's things that like I don't know about you, or I don't know about my buddy Joe, that hopefully through one of these episodes I'll learn about, and it's fun.
Yeah.
That's about it, dude.
Right on.
Fucking. So this dude right here is a fucking what's it called? His name's Garrett, by the way. We call him Glaze. What's the name of your major again? Motorsports engineering?
Motorsports engineering, yeah.
Yeah. So motorsports engineering, it's like only in a few colleges, isn't it?
IUPUI was the only college in the country that offered it at the time when I started doing my degree.
And why? Like this, you're a car guy.
Mm-hmm.
This dude will be fucking driving on the road with the windows down, and I'll hear some shit box fucking making the most loud ass noise, and he'll just be like, "Is that a V60? Oh, we gotta catch up to that fucking guy." Like he'll tell me the fucking car based off the loud, no muffler fucking noise it makes. Like, what like when were you a little kid that you were like you fuck with cars, and what is it? Is it like you like to drive fast? You like how they sound? You like the autism, like putting it apart and like how all the different parts link together? Like why cars?
Um, yeah, that just boils down to when I was young. It was um, family wasn't poor, but we weren't wealthy in the sense that we had money to throw around. It's all about when you don't have a lot of money, it's about taking shitty stuff and making it better. So at that time, we had a lot of shitty stuff and we had to take care of it. And that meant we had a van that was constantly getting worked on just over and over and over. So my dad would just take me out to the barn every night, and it was always just constant work on that van, just thing after thing after thing. It was on every single vehicle. It was on all the tractors. It was like it was everything. And
So you just fell in love with it? It
no,
just
I was
became
just
fun?
curious. I honestly, it's something people lean into things that they're good at. So like if you get good at soccer when you're young, everybody's gonna be like, oh, like that kid's good at soccer. It's pretty cool. And then everybody sees you play, and people like you for that. And you're like, oh yeah, this is. I want to lean into that because it makes me feel good. Being good at cars was something that like made me feel good. You know.
And why do you think you're good at cars? Like, what was your like a soccer player? You know, if you're good, you're playing against other competition. What made you think like I'm decent at this, or I'm better than the average person? Like,
Bro, because most people just don't care. Like it's not that we
yeah,
like. So a lot of kids are like, "Oh, I played with Legos, dude. I hated Legos," which is weird because I like putting cars together, like taking them apart, putting them together. That's my favorite thing about it, you know. And it's like I did not like doing Legos because it didn't feel like a means to an end. It just
yeah.
felt like pointless. But with cars,
There's an angle
it's the lifeblood of like who we are as a society. US was built on, the being able to travel in that distance. Like we can't walk from town to town. In
for sure.
in Europe, dude, you walk couple miles, you got into 3 different towns.
Yeah, train. You could take a train to fucking France to Germany like it's nothing.
Yeah,
And here you're not doing that. I mean, you could, but you don't.
I
It's
think
not
I, I
practical.
think I've said it before, but it always baffles me how the everyday person doesn't know what's going on with their car. Like they
It's
trust
true.
it every single day to get them to and from, and they're like, "Oh, it's just my A to B." It's not just an A to B. When you start the car, there's like 100 things happening. You don't
It's
even know
true.
it.
It's your lifestyle.
Yeah.
It's how you provide. Like you have to get to your job. You have to pick up your kids. I've always thought that too. Like one thing I've always felt is cars are such a large part of American society that there really needs to be like a class in high school about cars. Maybe nothing crazy, just the basics. What the fuck even is an engine? How to look at your oil level, how to fill up the oil, how to change a flat tire, how to jump a car, how to know basic like maintenance and problem solving when you're on the side of the road, because it's going to happen to every single person. How
Hmm.
to like listen to a car and come up with three possibilities of what it could be.
Right.
Like why is that not taught in schools? I don't understand. Like it's so much more a part of our society and important than like high level algebra and certain sciences, and it just like that would really help people. And it's not in college either. Like you rely on your parents to either sign you up for a driver's ed course
Yeah.
or just your parents. But a lot of parents don't know shit about cars, or they teach you the wrong shit. Like I got lucky. My dad like is not a car guy, but like he's just a dad who knows shit about,
Hmm.
like he just knows the basics.
Yeah.
Basically, like you need to change a headlight, I got you. He'll listen to
Exactly.
something and be like, okay, it's not an alternator, it's not this, like because he just knows the basics.
Yeah.
But he wasn't taught that in school. He just got it from his dad.
Right.
So it's like, why is that not taught in school? Another hot take I have, and this one's fucking, I think it's smart. Obviously, like there'd be a way to do it and a way not to do it. But one thing that's also a part of American culture and our society, whether people like it or not, are guns.
Mm,
Guns is ingrained in America. It is
huge.
in our movies, our TVs, our news. It's someone's walking out down the street, you see it on their side. You go into the grocery store, you see someone with a gun.
Absolutely.
Obviously, school shootings is a very big problem that we're working on. It's a very hot topic, like debated on what to do about it. But in my opinion, the best way to do anything is to, like, not the best way. One of the ways to do it is to educate. And I just felt like if
Yeah.
you had a class in high school where there's never a physical gun in the building, but you learned about what it is, how it works, the difference between an automatic and a semi-automatic, or what a clip in a magazine is in a stock. Like if you just knew the basics of these things that literally could your life could depend on, that are there's 700 million of them, like million of them in the country. like the basics, just like what it is, what it sounds like
Yeah.
play a video. Okay, this is probably an automatic. Okay, this is probably a handgun. Okay, this is probably a shotgun. What is a shotgun used for more? That's used for more like home invasion worries because it's better indoors. Like, I just feel like the basics of things that we use every single day, like, I don't know, guns are just a part of our culture. And obviously some people hate that, but even the people that hate that should recognize it's true. It is a part of our culture. So I feel like education would help, but
I definitely agree with that.
it probably would never happen because honestly, it might not be the best idea, dude. Some would say this is encouraging interest in firearms. And if you're encouraging interest in firearms, then you're encouraging interest in violence. And I don't really have a good argument for that. It's honestly a good point. Like, I see their side. Like, it's a good point. Why make kids interested in guns?
Bro, ROTC kids, least likely kids to get in a fight. Me personally. From what I've seen, they're the like nerdiest
definitely
people.
That's true.
And the structure is good for them. You know, you learn about a gun and then you learn this is what it's good for, this is what it's bad for. And if you teach that at a young age, I think that's something that's very useful.
I think so too.
You were kind of saying like the basics of stuff, I feel like we're missing in our education system a little bit. This is something I was thinking of on the drive out here. When you were young, did they ever teach you how to brush your teeth and floss your teeth? Or did they just say brush your teeth and floss your teeth?
No, I just know it from my dentist, I guess.
Right, but do you know like what actually flossing is and like what it really should look like when you floss?
I mean, you go in between and you get the stuff the toothbrush can't reach.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
without like a real understanding, you're like actually going in between your teeth and your gums. There's a little hood that you kind of get underneath and you pull stuff out of. And I think with a very basic visualization of it, I was like, I've been flossing wrong my whole life.
No shit.
Dude, yeah, you go up there and in between the teeth, just like you think.
Yeah. Doesn't do shit.
You literally have to like pull it in the right direction to try and get underneath the gum right there.
No shit. Yeah, dude.
It's like shit like that. And I was like, the only reason I learned that is because I'm dating a dentist.
Yeah.
Or a dental student.
Yeah.
I was like, dude, she goes, I'm going to teach these fourth graders how to like floss and how to brush. And I was like, oh, let me see what you're working with. Looked at it. I was like,
this whole time,
dude, I'm no better than a fourth grader. I was like, crap,
dude. Yeah, it's like also, I guess, like I definitely, you know, the issue is like schools are a government entity, right? It's a public thing, so it's like these things are up to the parents. You know what I mean? Like that's the big argument with like sex education and all those things. Like it's up to the parents. I don't want the government to teach my kid about these things. I want to teach them, which is fair, but like, damn, bro, these aren't like controversial. These are just useful skills. Like, what about cooking? Like, what about like, you know, cross contamination and
I did not have
things
a home
like that
class.
I didn't either. I had one that was not required that every senior took as a blow off class, and you learn nothing. You just fucked around and made some like baked a cake one time.
Yeah,
and you didn't learn anything. Like how to like what temperature chicken needs to be. How to tell if chicken's raw or not before you bite into it. How to like the basic shit, bro. How to clean dishes. How to clean. Like I or like basic survival things. Like,
bro, if I didn't do Boy Scouts,
that's what I'm saying.
I would not have learned
how to make a fire, how to boil water,
like how to know what's safe to eat.
Yeah, basics. Yeah, I saw this post one time some girl made, and it was like a little kid can like name like 10 corporate jingles, like the AutoZone song and all that shit, but they can't name one plant.
Bro,
it's so sad. It's so sad. It's so true though. I don't know any plants, bro. I don't know any. I know poison ivy. That's just because that one was like drilled into my brain because you avoid it.
Yeah,
but I don't know like your bait, like obviously like ferns and pine tree, of course. But other than that, dude, I'm clueless.
Yeah, I was just I was talking to Nicole the other day. I was sitting there, we were eating. I said, let's do some Indiana trivia. So what's the Indiana flower?
Ooh,
you know that one?
Dude, I did at some point for sure. Is it lilac?
Nah,
I don't know. Daisy?
Nah.
I just named the only two I can think of.
Nah, I'm pretty sure it's like a poinsettia or something like that. It starts with a P. I actually might be butchering that one already. But I just looked it up the other day. And I was like, I can't remember the last time I like heard any facts about any state or even my own.
Or like
I know a bird's a cardinal. Hey,
Yeah, I knew that too. That's the only one I could think of.
have you been? Have you? Did you know about the gay cardinal thing?
Nah, what's up?
Oh, dude.
Is gay cardinals out here now?
No, that's the best part. Is the different genders of cardinals are different colors. So you know how in like a lot of Christmas depictions and like oh like Happy Holidays, you'll have like two cardinals like on a stick.
Really?
Have you ever? Yeah.
I'm thinking like doves.
Nah.
Oh
dude.
shit! Is that one?
Where?
That's one right there.
Where?
That's a cardinal on that little wall. On this wall.
Really? Okay, but imagine there's two of them now. See, there's a lot of our
Yeah,
depictions
so I
of
guess
them have two cardinals on them.
Cardinals are like just a symbol for like peaceful or like happy times.
I don't know what it is, but
really, so is the dude red?
yeah, the dude's red.
What color's the lady?
She's white.
No shit. So you're saying whenever you got two cardinals with a little heart around them and they're both red.
Yeah, like this.
Gay little bird.
You see, like
like
the love. Yeah, that's two dude cardinals about to kiss each other.
y'all seen this before?
What y'all know about the gay?
What y'all know about the homo cardinals, dude?
So yeah, that's been like the big thing, and when it's a girl and a guy, like it's two different colored. So
no shit.
Yeah, like that one has got the male and female on it. See the different colored ones?
Yeah, this one right here.
Yeah.
Oh, it's like not so white. It's more like white with some red and a little pink.
Yeah,
almost.
It's like a male and female, and the males are really colorful, so they attract females and whatnot. So I think that's pretty funny.
Damn, I had no idea.
I can almost guarantee, like, if I looked around, I could definitely find a cardinal decoration.
That's crazy.
With two male cardinals on it.
That's crazy. You know why I did that with the camera too? I didn't. I knew I didn't want to edit. I wasn't trying to find that picture to put it up on the screen. So let me just do it real quick.
Copyright this.
Like, I'm not fucking editing, bro. Come on. Nah,
that's funny. But yeah, I thought that was pretty funny because all I had to do was be like in advertising, like, well, we'll just put some birds together. They're like symbol of Christmas and two gay cars.
But
or like a symbol of
bro. But like
symbol of the seasons.
I get it because they're like a red. They're gonna think it's two different birds.
Yeah.
And they're gonna get confused. We want to show that this is a couple, that it's love.
Yeah.
So we have to have two of the same bird.
Right.
But the whole time, those two weren't procreating, bro. They're fudging.
'Tis the season to be gay and married.
Yeah, it is, dude. Come on now. Damn. I never thought of cardinals as a Christmas bird. I guess I'm just missing that. But Liv's got one right there on that fucking wall.
You see him in like wreaths and stuff like that.
Yeah, I guess so. I always think of like doves. But do you think it's because... Dude, I should have just burped into the fucking mic. That would have been way funnier. But like, Okay. Is the bird a symbol for Christmas because like, oh, it's like pretty, or is it just red? And Christmas is a lot of red.
Red.
You think it's just red?
Red.
They just we need a red bird. We need a red something. They're like, why not fucking cardinal? It's red. Do it in
Why
there.
not a blue jay? Because
it's Christmas.
Bird.
Yeah. Because they could have put a green bird too.
I don't know any green birds.
Macaw,
green.
Parrot, maybe like macaw. What are they called? Macaw. Yeah, dude, they're green, yellow,
they're
green,
mostly
red,
aren't they?
They're a lot of colors. I'm thinking of like
colors.
Your like stereotypical
Cherokee.
pirate parrot.
Yeah,
that fucker's. Yeah, he's not fully green.
He's a lot of different colors.
Damn,
got a little green on the face.
I guess so. Cardinals, man, and like doves. Doves, I feel like are more of a religious thing, because doves are, like they signify like purity and like re-cleansed and like rebirthed or whatever.
Yeah, like
a fresh start or whatever you want to call it. And Christmas is the birth of Jesus. So I feel like doves are a Christmas thing, and they're more like symbolic. Cardinals, I feel like, are more just like corporate push out something cute. Let's push out something cute that fucking goes with the colors. Damn. State bird, dude. Fucking all y'all pussies in other states got cardinals everywhere. That's ours. You don't even know nothing about that cardinal, man. That's ours. That's Indiana State bird.
I'm trying to think of another one. Dude, you know when Soldier Memorial was built?
Soldier Memorial?
Yeah, you know, like downtown Indianapolis.
Right by the museum?
Yeah.
Yeah. When was it built?
Like
1900?
Like, yeah. Just straight up 1900.
Like, damn, that was a minute ago.
I'm saying. I was like, whoa.
Damn.
Whoa.
So all that shit built around it.
Yeah. Have you seen pictures of like the circle and everything?
Back in the day?
Dude, it's Pretty cool.
Is it cool?
It's just weird to look at, like, it's almost unrecognizable. It is completely unrecognizable.
Yeah,
You're like,
definitely. Bro, did you know on the canal there's that USS Indianapolis Memorial
yeah.
with all the names. So I
Yeah.
was talking to my boss, one of my older jobs. I was like, dude, they have a fucking USS Indianapolis Memorial right there. I was just watching a video about it. You know what that boat is? Do you know what happened to that boat?
No.
Basically, it was a World War II boat, and they were dropping off like nuclear pieces, and they dropped it off wherever and they on their way back, so they didn't have anything anymore. I think either the Germans or the Japanese sunk it,
Mm-hmm.
and all the men like hella died. Like it was a really, really bad attack. Like US got fucked. We got fucked basically. And then all the men were floating in the water and they got eaten by sharks for like days.
Oh.
Like they're just like, 200 men, maybe 300 men survived and they're floating in the water waiting for help. Just got picked off by sharks for days. And so there was like,
Damn.
3,000 or so maybe that started, and like a couple hundred end up living, and they have like a reunion dinner in Indianapolis every year. Now there's probably only a couple left. That was a long time ago.
Yeah.
But apparently the captain, he did nothing wrong. Like he did everything he was supposed to. Like he saw the threat, he called it in, they got ready, and they just got fucked. But when the captain was one of the people that survived. So, dude, if you're the captain and you survive and all those people lost their family, you're the one getting shit on. And he ended up killing himself because of it.
Yeah.
He couldn't take it.
Survivor's guilt. Such like a
and you're the one calling
thing.
the shots too. Like everything was your decision. In the worst way, bro. So there's a memorial for it right on the canal.
Right.
USS Indianapolis. They got fucked up.
Damn. I didn't
Worst
know
way
about that.
Sharks, bro.
That's actually kind of what you're just talking about is like kind of a consideration I've taken. Like I've had to think about is like in my career, one of the most desirable positions is a race engineer. They call the shots for like they're the ones communicating on the radio with the driver. They get to come up with fuel strategy.
They're like the head coach,
basically.
Okay, yeah.
They also make like engineering calls. Like this is the way we want to set up the car for the track. Dude, if you design a car, you never know how the driver's going to drive it.
Yeah,
that's why you work so closely with them to make these decisions. There's a chance you go out there and the driver dies in your car that you built.
And you told him, like, obviously I'm fucking up the words here, but you told him 10-degree left on this turn because it reacts this way, or like the car does this, the car does that, so do this. And if you give him the wrong thing, he does what you tell him, or he doesn't. Even if he does it wrong, like that's still on you.
Yeah, I mean, that's tough. It's between you and the driver right before the crash. I mean,
yeah. Wasn't there a show?
Oh yeah.
Didn't somebody die on like what was it Top Gun, top 10 cars? There was like a British TV show about cars.
And Top Gear.
Mm-hmm. And either somebody got like seriously injured. They might have. I don't know if they died, but do you know what I'm talking about?
There has been like a really, really, really bad wreck that happened one time
on that show.
Yeah, where one of the guys like crashed pretty good into like an underground cave and had to like get an ambulance and everything. It wasn't the worst thing that you'd ever seen, but like you never want to see stuff like that happen. And it wasn't.
No, of course not. It's entertainment too. Like
yeah, yeah. I don't know. The premise of motorsport is to push the limits, and in doing so it's easy to fuck up. And,
definitely.
They actually have a saying, every rule in racing is written in blood,
because you only figure out what not to do
till somebody dies.
Fuck, dude, that's horrible.
It's really kind of fucked up.
That is fucked up.
One of my first people that I met in motorsports, his name was Rob Passarelli. Brilliant engineer, and he was designing a car, and he was working for the team. It wasn't his part, luckily, but a wheel came off during the Indy 500 and went into the crowd and killed some people.
Oh, you met the guy who was the engineer?
I met a guy that was engineering for the team. It wasn't directly related to him, but next year there was a rule that all the wheels had to be tethered to the car. In another sense, that like they can never come flying off. So it's like,
damn, dude. Yeah, that shit is. It's like
it kills morale, especially.
Oh, dude, fucking! It's like Final Destination shit. See that movie?
Uh,
Like familiar with it?
yeah, I mean,
It's just
everybody knows the scene, the fucking boards coming
yeah,
through the.
the logs.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Jesus.
but it's that concept for like
Yeah,
freak shit happen. Mute happens in real life, bro.
happens
That's
all
what
the
I
time.
hate, dude. That's why. Definitely a little off topic, but like that's why I stopped smoking weed, bro. Because that part of your brain that's like, dude, this shit could fly off and fucking kill me right now. Like I
Whoa.
gotta silence that, and that's the paranoia, bro.
Okay.
Of like, dude, because these things happen,
Yeah.
like they do happen. Like it's like you read it, dude, and it's not just freak accidents. It's stray bullets and it's car crashes and it's like, dude, these things happen all the time. You read them on the news all the time, and sometimes you're sitting there in a dangerous situation. You're just like, you can't live life like that, so you just gotta do it anyway. It's just like that little voice in the back of your head, you know. It's not the main voice, it's like a little bit, just like, oh, what if that fucking killed you right now? And you're like, and then
Yeah.
you're fine. It's like,
Dude, no.
but that's one dude. Those people went to the Indy 500 to just watch, and they got smoked by a fucking tire going 190 fucking miles per hour, dude. It's
Yeah.
horrible. That's such a tragedy, man. That's so sad. But like,
Don't fact check me on that one. I don't know if it was the Indy 500 exactly. Might have been a different race, but
I was about to say, I feel like I would know. I would have
Dude,
heard about this.
no, you wouldn't. It
But-
was way old. Like,
But I'm saying Indy 500
90s before
specifically.
you were born. Actually, it happened at the last 500. Actually, you don't remember at the? It's not the last one, but one before that. A wheel came off, went over the stands into some lady's car.
No way.
Yeah. Even though they have wheel tethers in place now, there's still a way for it to come off.
Yeah, dude. Indy
So,
500 is low.
It actually happened not
Yeah.
that long ago.
Dude, it's kind of scary.
And they gave her a whole new car because they were waiting because she could have sued crap out of them almost.
Yeah.
Actually, no.
All she would have won out of suing was a new car. Probably.
Not even that. I bet you they have something that if you pay to park there, you're that by paying you've signed a
You think?
contract to say that any damages that happen to your car in that area are probably off.
You think they got a damages from a flying debris clause in a buying a parking ticket? I don't know.
Dude, for a racetrack, you ever parked at a
Yeah.
baseball stadium?
Do they have that too?
Flying baseballs, they will not pay for your car. Bro.
Yeah, that's a good point.
They have them up all in the parking lots. All the signs will say,
Yeah,
watch out for flying baseballs. It's a baseball field.
that's a good point. Shout out that lady for getting a car though. Good for her.
Shout out the 500 for giving her that car. 'cause
True.
They didn't even make her like go through the process.
They're just
said,
like,
"All
we
right,
got you.
Let's just deal with this before it gets out.
Like,
of
what
hand."
was it? Honda Civic. She was like, no, it's a 2025 fucking Bugatti.
Dude, they gave her
Yeah,
one
like,
of the pace
fuck.
cars. Like, you know, those Indy 500 pace cars that you see
what?
driving around sometimes.
No shit.
Yeah, they just gave her one of those. They give them away anyways.
That's sick. Good for her. Man.
And I think it's great when you see a company get ahead of something like that, dude. Because some companies die on the worst hills.
Oh, they're demons, bro. It's nice to just see a company do the right thing.
facts.
Just do the right thing.
Facts. This is some. I saw this like a tiny little band you've never heard of before. They bring Cheez-Its to their show and like throw them out of the crowd.
That's sick.
Cheez-Its is like straight up trying to sue their ass into the ground, or just trying to be like a dick
Really?
about, you can't be doing, you can't like it's
Probably like a cease and desist. Just like,
type of deal.
dude, did you know?
And I was like, why do you?
That is
care?
crazy.
It's literally free promotion.
Yeah.
For Cheez-Its. Dude, there was a bunch of fans like bringing their own boxes, having them sign boxes and stuff, and I'm like, good for your business.
Yeah, I can't even imagine what genre of music.
Like, just I couldn't even. It's cover music.
What it probably is, if I were to guess, is like the artists had the Cheez-Its in a video or on stage with them while they're singing lyrics that Cheez-Its as a company doesn't want to associate with.
Maybe
That has to be the only thing I can think of, which is dumb as shit. But if I had to think of the only reason they're doing it, but like,
dude, imagine a corny rock band. Like that's what I'm pretty sure. This
yeah,
is.
yeah.
It's, like, it's so
Some Midwest
vague.
emo.
Yes,
Fucking
type
yeah,
thing.
dude.
I'm like, oh,
Come
my
on,
God.
just let it pass at the fucking snack.
Dude, it's a bigger deal now.
That's stupid.
It's a bigger deal that you guys went and were like, oh, don't do that to Cheez-Its. Now they're like, dude, Cheez-Its.
They probably have a song about Cheez-Its. Fucking.
I don't know. I don't know.
They probably do, bro. If it's a
Oh.
Midwest emo, bro, they probably got like, you pour Cheez-Its in my bowl. Like, I guarantee you they have something like that. But that's
the thing
fun.
Is,
They're
never heard of them before. All I heard about was them and Cheez-Its being a dick.
yeah,
That's the only news I
stupid.
heard.
So dumb,
I
dude.
still don't listen to the band.
Yeah.
All I got from that was a bad image of Cheez-Its.
Yeah. Cheez-Its in my bowl. Well, they do you remember Post Malone when he blew up? He had a music video, White Iverson, I'm balling, I'm balling,
Oh
I'm
yeah,
balling on you.
yeah,
Swag. So the music video for that is him in the desert with two white Rolls Royces drifting and doing all cool rapper shit, right?
that's fire.
And he's sitting there
That's
all, you
awesome.
know, singing and looking fucking cool and shit with sand. And Rolls Royce, I've heard this a long time ago. I hope this is true. I don't know. Rolls Royce, I'm pretty sure sent him a cease and desist, or maybe not that serious. They just sent him an email like a hey, basically saying don't do this.
Yeah,
But he's like, I
100%.
bought these fucking cars. They're mine. I own them. But they're like, this is our brand is a luxury. You don't fuck them up like this,
Yeah, yeah,
dude. Fucking, he bought them. You'd have no like, bro. You made your money. You should be happy that two Rolls Royces are in a music video in front of a fucking 500 million views.
yeah,
Like that's what you should be focused on. You should be encouraging rappers to do whatever you want with their cars, because if it's deemed as a rapper car,
yeah,
then people want it. People associate it with cool
yeah,
or luxury, and then that's like the thing to get.
yeah.
It's the brand. So that's just, bro. Corporate.
Dude, don't get me started on the car market, bro. I hate luxury. As a car guy, I could not tell you the difference between any like luxury cars when it gets up there,
Yeah.
because it's so unrealistic for me. And like people are like, oh, Ferrari, dude. You know what a Ferrari isn't? A race car. Those things are crap.
Yeah.
Dude, you
Really?
take them out on the track and you're getting passed
So why do people like them? They just look cool.
because it says Ferrari.
Yeah, it's just a name.
It's literally just that. They look pretty damn good. I'll give them that. They
Yeah.
know how to make a body, but
So
they suck at making a race car.
okay, I'm gonna ask you two questions then. What's your dream car? First dream car, one that you could actually drive, like if you had a racetrack,
Yep.
and you had access to it all the time.
Yeah.
And then B, one you never had a racetrack and you just had to live your life like normal. Like you're not gonna buy something that you can't fucking run to the store with.
Yeah.
So what would be your dream car for both scenarios?
For track car,
And then pull up a picture if you don't mind, because I don't fucking know
Yeah.
what they're gonna be.
Nah, I really couldn't tell you like a track car that I want. I'm really not huge on going crazy fast in cars. Like dude, have you ever been around a racetrack?
Indy 500. Indy 500. That's it.
Okay, so I got to ride in a full blown 2017 Dodge Viper ACR. This thing is the fucking nuts. This is close to pinnacle of like this kind of car. This is as close as you can get to something that goes on the road and goes to the racetrack.
Sounds fucking sick.
$200,000-$300,000 easy. We're talking these
Damn.
motors. Yeah. So he took me around in that car. You're going 180 miles down the straight, coming up at a corner. And that corner comes at you so fast, and you're better off going faster through the corner because you'll have more downforce. So that means you have to have the balls to not hit the brakes. So you have to barrel at this corner, 180 miles an hour, smash the brakes so hard that you can't pull your head up. The G forces pull you down like this. You're basically trying to steer the car and hold, let off the brake, and immediately go into the turn.
God, dude.
I made it around the track probably like 7 or 8 times as a passenger before I threw up. I tapped his leg. I was like, let's go. Pulled into the pits, jumped out of the car, found a trash can.
Was it sick though for a little bit? Obviously, it's tough, but like
it is. Sick? It's hard to even say. You know how like a roller coaster's fun?
Mm-hmm.
That's not. It's almost not even fun. It's like yes, this is the most exhilarating thing I've ever done in my entire life. I could do this maybe like a couple of more times and like not be. I'd be all right.
Doesn't sound fun.
So having a track car and going around really fast isn't my deal. I really like the idea of being able to build a really cool track car, but as a daily, let me tell you,
it's a day to day grocery car. You know, the grocery getter.
This Porsche 911.
Pull it up.
Not
Jamie. Pull it up. I don't know what that is.
Pulling it up.
Porsche 911.
Specifically, hold on. Specifically, the 2007 GT3 model.
And I hear GT all the time in car lingo. What does that mean?
So GT stands for Grand Touring.
Okay.
So a car that's a Grand Touring car is a little more like, imagine you're doing a Grand Tour. It has to be able to go a lot of miles comfortably, but still be able to keep up with, So it's got to be fast, but it's also got to be comfortable.
It's the body. The body's a little bit different than the normal Porsche 911. it's got some different modifications to make it more durable, get more miles. Basically, a GT just means it's the same car, but it's a little more durable. The body's a little bit different to help it get more miles. Like it,
It's the way it's built. It's in the
yeah.
suspension. It's in the bigger tires.
But that's the
It's
goal of it, is to make it last longer.
a bit.
So,
Yeah.
for example, a normal Porsche 911 that's not a GT maybe would be made for a racetrack, one race, 3 hours. But they make the 911 Porsche GT because this thing's going to go all around Europe at different car shows. So they need it to drive better, like for
I'll
longer.
tell you the truth. The classification GT. So this is a Porsche Turbo. This is just a really nice car that I think would make a really good grocery getter day to day. All wheel drive, 500
Now,
horsepower turbo car.
why? What about this car so cool?
It's comfortable. It's reliable. It's comfortable, and I can tell you right now, it drives and handles different than any car you've ever been in, and it makes you feel connected to the road. I've done a lot of work on these cars. I've gotten to drive a bunch of them, and
Just feels good.
it is the most like I don't know. I don't know how to like say comfortable without. It's not comfort that you're in. It's like the control.
Smooth.
It's like when you grab the wheel, you feel connected. You feel like I can feel the power when I put my foot down. It's responsive. I understand how the car is going to react, and it feels better than anything I've ever driven because engine's in the back. It's a completely different dynamic than driving
That
any
is
other
so
car.
cool.
So
That would be your grocery getter.
dude,
Your dream grocery getter.
I can drive it in the snow, all-wheel drive.
Let's go.
You can take it to the store and get some groceries as long as you're the only one going.
Yeah.
You know?
Let's go.
And I'm going to get those groceries in under 30 minutes, pal. That motherfucker is fast. I've gone 160 in one of those without even trying.
God, dude.
They're
Best believe it.
so fast.
So
stupid fast.
My dream car grocery getter, honestly, like let's say I got super rich, I could only buy one car. I just want one of them big ass like Secret Service SUVs, like a big ass Escalade.
Oh yeah.
Obviously, if I had the money, I would fuck around and get a fast one. But if I only could get one, I want something with a lot of space. I can get a lot of people in. That's just got all the new features and is sick as fuck, dude. That if someone pulls up on me, I can fucking get out of there, kill a motherfucker, killing people in the Escalade, dude. That's what I'm saying. You pull up in this Escalade, and you got guys in the back to protect you or something. It just reminds me of Secret Service.
Would you like some Hubba Bubba?
No, I'm good. I'm good, dude.
I don't know. Just grab some of this when I was at the gas station.
For real? Some OG Hubba Bubba?
Swear. Just strawberry watermelon.
I guess just try not to chew it too close to the mic.
Yeah, try not to smack on that, John. On y'all.
But we got something that a lot of friends probably don't have. We lived through a near-death experience together.
Yeah, we did.
Probably my closest.
Yeah.
Probably close I've been, and it probably wouldn't have killed me, but crippled me for life or mangled me for sure.
I don't know, dude. That was right on your hammock. I think you would have got.
I probably would have got it. Definitely would have, like, this part of me would have been gone, just not there anymore.
Yeah.
Just so we were hammocking at Eagle Creek. Shout out Eagle Creek, the spot. And we had this hammock spot we've been to, bro. We've been to this spot so many times.
Yeah.
With more people too. Like this was a little spot off the trail that had room for like four good hammock spots, 5 if you're like really pushing. So we would go with like the gang, bring a speaker, all have our little hammock spot in the same area, dude. It was awesome. And we went once on a cold, windy ass day, bro. And we went to the same spot we've always go, and we had our hammocks pitched up. And as we're walking down, dude, we hear like the pop pop, you know, like a couple pop pops here and there of like what sounds like a tree is snapping or falling. And he was like, dude, there's a tree. Like I hear that, it's kind of making me nervous. And I feel like out of the two of us, usually I'm the one that would like say shit like that. I feel like
definitely
like, and you're the type like, dude, it's fine. But it was completely opposite this day, dude. I was like, bro, it's literally fine. And I thought you were talking about like a smaller tree because you were pointing. And I thought it was just like baby ass tree. So I kept like, I'm like, dude, we're fucking fine, whatever. And then we hear a couple more. We have the speaker going. We're still hanging out. And then we hear, I think probably must have heard like another loud one, and you stood up.
Yeah.
And you got out of your hammock. And you said to me, you were like, dude, I don't like this because humans can't figure out the depth perception super fast. If something's falling near you or on you, it's like the human eye is not very good at that.
Yeah.
And I was kind of like, yeah, you're right. Anyway, let me fucking turn up Juice World on the speaker. Like,
oh man.
And literally, bro, he says that, I hear pop, 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 pop. Look up. Dude, this tree is fucking huge, bro. I don't. This isn't
that
even a
was
tree.
so scary.
It's a skyscraper, bro. It's probably like I couldn't put my arms around. Two of us, maybe we could get our arms around it, bro. Like 30 foot
Easy.
high.
At least
two people arms length around. Maybe we could reach around.
Yeah, maybe
Falls literally straight down on top of what would be my hammock, and I just was looking, and I just rolled out and ran, and I ran so fast and so panicked. I ran past Glaze.
Yeah.
Like when all the smoke cleared and we finally like I there's like a tiny little stream.
Yeah.
And I put like 1 foot landed in the stream, and I like dove, and I like landed on my shoulder on the other side of the bank, dude, because I just kept running. Like I didn't stop until like I was completely clear. And dude, look back, the tree just went straight through my hammock, went on my backpack. My backpack was like hung up on the same carabiner the hammock's clipped to. And Juice WRLD was still playing through the speaker. That was the funniest shit too.
Dude,
it was
like
fucking
when the car crashes, everything settles and the fucking
lean with me. Follow with me. Yeah. But like, dude, that shit changed me forever, bro. I have never been in the woods and felt the same. Not like in a necessarily a bad way, right, but just out of like a little more respect, I feel like.
Yeah.
Like I spent a lot of time in the woods. We were both in Boy Scouts. We don't know each other from a different time, different troops or whatever, but like I never had thought about falling trees as a threat ever. Not once, dude. Not once have I ever even considered it. We've been hammocking 20 times before this. Never once considered it.
Nah, I was always paranoid. I'm not gonna lie.
You what?
I was a little bit paranoid all the time.
Really?
Like, dude, trees falling on me is something I think about.
Really?
Dude,
now it is.
When I was in Boy Scouts and I would like lay down in a tent, I would freak me out because I'm in a tent. You can't even see if a tree's about to. You just hear it and pray it wasn't on you.
That's a good point.
So that part always scared me personally. I actually never seen a tree fall till then though.
Dude.
And
the
it was crazy.
Tree that it was too. Oh my God.
It was so crazy that we had previously went, yeah, humans have bad depth perception when something's falling at them, so they tend to run in the path.
Makes sense.
And it was just like, bro, minutes before.
Yeah, minutes before. And then like that is one of the things, the biggest thing in my life I wish I had a video of. God, I wish I had a video of that.
Dude, standing out of my hammock and like hearing the pop and seeing you in a hammock, my heart stopped.
Dude, that's so scary, bro.
I'm literally looking at trees I was pretty much out. Like I didn't move. I stepped back and I was way too close. Again, the depth perception.
You were close still, which is crazy, but you were safe.
Yeah.
But like, how did you know that at the time? The fact that you didn't.
It was more of like, I'm not gonna lie, I just froze and stared at you because I was like, I'm about to watch my friend die,
dude.
Because you ran through the path of where the tree was coming, so it was like, because you saw where I was standing, you just went that way.
And gone.
Scared the fuck out
dude,
of me.
Scary as shit.
You got
in
out
the
of
world.
that sucker and ran so fast,
dude. Definitely the fastest I've ever like.
Getting out of the hammock, I was so scared because you like fumbled out of it. I was like, he foot caught, done.
Exactly, bro. Or dude, what if I was smoking and I was lazy and I wasn't 100% or like you said, bro, a root, my foot gets tangled. Like I hesitate for a second and I look longer to try to see which way. Like I didn't look, bro. I pop, look up, felt it was coming this way. As fast as there is fast. I ran past you. Like I felt like by the time the tree hit the ground, I was 10 feet past you. Yeah. That's how fast I felt like I moved.
You were across the time. You were across the
little creek.
By the time it went bam.
Dude, 1 foot landed in the creek, dove, bro, shoulder on, and just smoke cleared. Hammock. My hammock to this day, actually, crazy enough, didn't like get that. I still use the same hammock.
Yeah.
It's just a strap. You know how it's like 10 different holes or whatever?
Yeah.
Like 4 through 7 are torn. One big hole.
All right, mine
and
too.
I keep that shit as a reminder.
I'm saying one of my straps is like I had to tie it back together because it completely snapped.
Yeah, there's like more than like 5 of the holes are just one big hole.
Yeah,
because that's where it came through.
Yeah, I remember.
So sometimes there's like the perfect length I need. I'm like, that fucking tree, that son of a bitch.
Exactly.
But like, dude, Liv and I were hammocking, and it was a windy ass day, and we heard there's a critter, fucking, on this tree.
Yeah,
and I can't relax.
Yeah,
and it'd be different if it was just me. Like I could jump out, but the both of us getting out.
No.
No shot.
Two people in a panic, bro.
It's impossible. It's impossible. We'll be climbing on top of each other. I'll be like, and you have no time to think. It's not like you actually are thinking of what you're doing.
Right.
Your body's just moving.
Oh yeah, it's pure instinct.
It's a nightmare. So I was scared, bro. It was a crazy windy day too, but the wind was blowing like the other way, so that made me feel a little bit better. But at the end of the day, like, what do I fucking know about how trees fall? Like, I don't.
Yeah, right.
Anything could happen.
Yeah.
Like people cut trees all the time and it falls the wrong way.
Right.
Yeah, so it's not as simple as, well, the wind's going, so if it falls, it must fall away. Like, I didn't trust that. Like, it made me feel a little bit better. But then and I just kept hearing this tapping on it. It didn't sound like a pop, but also I've only heard that sound once.
Yeah.
So a different tree could sound different. You know what I mean? How much sleep you got can impact how you heard something. Like, all these things, I'm like, dude, but then I heard the popping move from one tree to another. It's like, it's got to be a critter. Yeah. It was like, 90% sure it was a critter the whole time. But now that's in the back of my mind when it never would have been. Never would have thought of that unless before that tree, dude. And I remember my backpack was pinned and my speaker was fine too. Yeah. And we were able to get my backpack out.
Dude, the fact that we had to dig through the tree to get everything out, but we got it out. Sorry,
juice
just texted
No,
me.
you're
She's
good.
taking off, so
no, do your thing.
Send her a text back.
And what's crazy is I always think about if I didn't move. Like, obviously, I'm in the worst position for sure, but dude, the position you would be put in, that is like unfathomable fear and panic. Like, I'd probably be knocked out. I'd be out cold. There's no way I'd be conscious if that tree were to land on, like, because it like cut through like where my knee. I feel like my knee level would have definitely been gone, which I probably would have succumbed to my injuries, but like I wouldn't have died. Like, it didn't go through my chest and my head. It would have gone through like my knees down.
I don't know. It's so hard to say because we got hit by the branches. Like,
the branches were bad too.
Took out basically the base of our hammock, and it was just split.
Yeah, dude.
Fuck. You never know. It's like the tree might have landed on you, or it's splintered and just went through you.
It's
in
true.
One spot.
God, dude. And like, how would you even get help? Where we were, like, we're not remote by any means. This is like a state park, and we're only 2 minutes off the main road. But still, the type of equipment they would need to get that fucking tree off of me, if I were
the fire department,
that's a 30-minute wait, bro.
The fire department actually is right there.
Really? All right, good.
Not to be like,
but how
I know what to do, but like,
no, yeah,
actually not the worst place.
Okay,
because there's a fire department right there.
Okay, but how about this? You call 911.
Right.
Where are you? Eagle Creek. Okay, where in Eagle Creek?
What road? Couldn't tell you. Ping my phone.
Yeah. Send my location.
Yeah.
Good luck. There's a trail off to the right. You'll see a fucking Chrysler 200.
Yeah, just drive down this road really fast.
Yeah, until you see a Chrysler, and then take that trail, and you'll fucking hear Juice WRLD. If you hear Juice WRLD, you're going the right way.
I'll turn up the speaker for you.
Like, you just have to sit there while I'm like, if I'm awake, can't even imagine that.
Bro, I'd have to be big. I'd break out all the first aid I know, but
there's nothing you could do.
We didn't even have first aid kit.
There's nothing you could do. You literally could just stay calm, say a prayer. Like, literally, there's nothing you could do, bro. That tree had to have been 1,000 pounds plus.
Oh yeah, the fact that we were able to rip your backpack out of there was just because it was
under branches. Yeah. It wasn't under the trunk.
No,
we got lucky that it got like nestled somewhere else. But like, yeah, dude, I can't believe my speaker didn't break. I'm so happy. My phone, my phone must have been in my pocket maybe, because I didn't stop to grab my phone, or maybe I was holding it when I ran or something. I feel like I found it on the ground somewhere.
Definitely.
I feel like we got crazy lucky that day, dude.
We did.
God damn.
The tree fell directly on us.
Fuck.
Neither of us got even injured.
Not even touched. And our stuff, none of our stuff got fucked up, except our hammocks got minor dings.
Dude, scratches compared to what it could have been.
Yeah. And like, also, like, obviously the odds of me like tripping, being tired that day, whatever.
Falling out of the hammock on the way out.
That's super likely.
Dude.
You know how hard it is to get in and out of a fucking hammock normally? Let alone in a scramble.
In a straight up panic. You had, between the crack of the tree and it being on the ground, there was about 5 seconds.
I would say less.
I was about to say 5 was 5 was like, I'm standing there frozen watching.
I would say 3 seconds is being generous.
Yeah.
Like, that's a 1-2 second that like
crack. Boom. Boom.
Yeah. So that's so likely. But also, what are the odds we are there when it falls? It was a cold, shitty day before initiation. Day of initiation.
It was
Saturday.
It was nice enough. I'm pretty sure it was after a storm. Like, I'm pretty sure it stormed the day before. So I have no
clue, but
if it was gonna fall, it should have fallen the day before, right?
Like, what are the odds? Think about it. We were only there for an hour. There's an hour gap where that hammocking spot was fatal. In every other minute and hour in the history of ever, that spot's been fine. And we so happened to show up in that 1 hour. We were like, what are the odds? The tree's probably been standing for 300 years. And we so happened to pitch hammocks the 1 3-second gap where it's dangerous. That's insane to think about. That is insane, dude.
Dude, odds are crazy on
God,
that.
we got lucky, bro. That's one of those things for me when like think about religion. It's like if it's real, if God's real, then there's one of them.
That's some divine intervention.
That's some divine intervention.
It makes sometimes you look at that and you're like, maybe there is a plan for me.
Maybe exactly. That's one of those moments.
He's got a plan.
It's one of those moments. But when it comes to religion, dude, like I'm always so. One day I'm like, my answer is always the same. My answer is always I don't know, and it could be. That's always the answer. I'm never gonna tell someone they're wrong or right. I don't. If anyone does that, I think they're an idiot. Personally,
right?
How could you possibly know? My answer is always I don't know. You could be right. You could be. I don't know. That's always my answer. Some days I lean a little more one way or the other.
Right.
The one thing that always makes me lean not towards God being real is the idea that religion is just a what's it called?
Human construct.
A trauma. What's that called? Like a trauma
response.
A trauma response. Yes.
Really?
Like that is because it sounds so likely. It makes perfect sense that God would be a trauma response. Like we're the only.
I think trauma response is an interesting word for it, but I think it's more like the rationalization of the human brain.
Yeah, that's
things we don't understand. We try and rationalize.
Exactly, and I'm just saying, like, okay, we're the only humans that have like a conscious, or the only creatures that have a consciousness level of what we do, and life is extremely overwhelming. Like we don't know why we're here. We don't know what's going on. What's my meaning of life? And this trauma or those thoughts could have kept early humans from surviving. It kept you distracted. And it was just a fucking natural selection to okay, the humans that are more mentally together survive. And how do we make them mentally together? You come up with something that makes you feel better, and that ends up being God.
You basically give them religion.
It makes it more believe. You make God more believable as a trait, and the cultures create it, and the people. So those guys survive better because they're not worried about that when they should be worrying about predators, this, that, agriculture, surviving.
It creates a community.
Yeah, it makes me think it's a trauma response, dude, to how scary being alive is and how unknown it is. And then also think about anyone you know who's a Christian. What was your come to Jesus moment? Oh, my father passed.
Something bad happened.
Something bad happened. Yeah, their brain couldn't comprehend it. So they created this character. But that's just an argument for the other side. That's not necessarily how I feel. That's just like one part of my brain being like, dude, it could definitely be this. But then like, dude, you hear of miracles. The Bible is a very, very interesting piece of writing. Like if you actually sit down and read it a little bit, like this would be very difficult to fake and forge.
Right.
Like this thing is incredible.
Hundreds of years.
It is an incredible piece of text, truly. So like, that's not how I feel. This is how I feel. I'm like in the middle. I'm like, God, dude, I hope it's real. I hope God's real. But the trauma response, man, it makes sense. It makes so much. Don't worry. Give all your fears to God. That is a way to just, if I wanted to create a way to live better, I would just make that up. You know what I mean? Like that's the biggest one for me. That's like hard to, I can't disprove that. Like that's I feel like that's always going to be a possibility to me that's it. But I definitely lean more towards it's real. I definitely lean more. I want to one day fully be bought in, but it's hard.
I think it's a good thing for people to have that, whether it is or is not a trauma response. Dude, it makes a stronger person weak if they can give all their problems over to God and just, make it through the day.
That's good.
They can make a weak person strong.
Yeah, and the pillars of religion are great for a society. Don't kill, don't steal, love your family. Right. That's awesome.
It creates a community, and community is something I believe that humans thrive on.
Agreed.
I think it's 100% the basis of our society.
I couldn't agree more. But I don't want to just do something because it's good. I want to do it because I believe it. It's real.
Right.
That's the thing. Like I don't kill and I don't steal and I do love my family. Like I follow the traits of Christianity because I think they're awesome, dude. Mm-hmm. It's a great guideline.
It is.
It's a great handbook.
It is.
It really is fucking like flawless. But I just don't know if I necessarily believe that there's an entity looking over me. That's the hard part. Is there an entity that has a plan for me? Really? That'd be great. I hope.
Enough things happen where it goes, yeah.
It seems like it sometimes, right? But then other times it seems like the world is incredibly just random and there's no order to it.
I think it more comes back to just like we're kind of creatures of habit, and if we don't incorporate that habit, it's something that comes and goes. That so let's say something bad happens. It's easy to turn your life over to God. But if
Well,
something good happens, you just attribute that to you.
yeah, it's a good point.
A lot of people just like, especially in religion, I think that's why you find people that see it more as a trauma response. But
there's both to
it's
that though.
it's hard to it's hard to be grateful when your life is good because it requires time. But
I
it's
agree.
easy
To
when
look
life
for
isn't
God
so
when
good.
life is not good. To
So
like pray more.
I think honestly, if you look for him when life is good,
You'll find him.
in a sense,
I don't disagree.
but I also think you'll find him at a bad time too.
Yeah.
Because it's like what you said, you can always find what you're looking for. But if you're not looking for it and you still find something,
Yeah.
I think there's something to be said about that.
I don't disagree. I don't disagree. It's
So
definitely, I will say this. This is how I feel. It's more likely that it's real than less likely. I do think that.
I've always had a why not kind of a take. Because if it's good for you and if it does set your life up on the right path, why not? I can
Yeah.
I can buy into that because
Yeah.
I think it's good for me.
But I don't
Overall, it makes me a better person.
That's true. But I don't. It's like, yeah, I agree with that. But the why not specifically doesn't work for me
You
because
know,
I have to
yeah.
believe it to buy in.
I was about to say,
I have
I
to
think
believe
this
it.
more just falls towards me and how I believe in that sense. It's like
Well,
I
how do
don't
you
go to
feel about
church either.
what do you
So
believe?
exactly what I just said. I don't think what I was saying wasn't very general. I think it was more geared towards me.
So you're more of a why not?
Oh yeah, I'll always be like a whether I do fully believe it or don't believe it,
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna buy in because it's always been good for me. There's never a time where it has ever been bad for me.
That's true.
You go to
I
church.
agree.
You know what's crazy? When was the last time you went to church?
3 months ago, maybe
I
4
feel
months
like
ago.
every time I randomly go, you hear the preacher say something, you're like, damn,
It's true.
is he talking to me?
Facts. I agree.
Isn't that crazy?
I agree. And we'll watch it online sometimes. I didn't count that,
Sure.
but I couldn't agree more. I couldn't agree
I think
more.
it's interesting.
Dude. But the argument against it that the other part of my brain says is, yeah, because every human has problems with X, Y, and Z. Obviously, it speaks to you.
Yeah.
That's the other part. But like, so what's your like? Do you have like what do they say? You giving your heart to Jesus Christ like 100%? Like, is that you? Like, if you die today according to the Bible, you think you're going to heaven?
You never know. I'm definitely not the good Catholic, you know. I'm not even the go on Christmas type, but I've always thought since I got out of Catholic schools, which make you go every single week,
Yeah.
it's always been it's a believe on your own basis or faith is as it is to you. You know, um, if I feel God when I'm in nature, then that's where you're gonna find me. You know, I'm not gonna go to church, but if I take some time to sit down in my car before the day starts and say a prayer, I think I did something good there. You know.
Yeah, I agree.
And days that I do usually end up going good, and the ones that are bad, at least I can say I started it with a prayer. You know,
That's a good point.
I don't know.
No,
I
I
do.
agree.
I keep a little prayer folded up in my visor just because
It's dope.
it's good to have.
Yeah.
It's a nice reminder that sometimes when I flip it down, I go, I'm forgetting something important.
Yeah, I pray pretty frequently too, but it just like the 100% buy-in is tough. Super tough for me personally. I'm just like
faith
that.
is to you like I just said. It's like it's at your own pace. I think it's how well you know God. I mean, like
Yeah.
if he's with you in the passenger seat hanging out, like maybe that's your image of God. But
Yeah.
if he's this almighty thing that you have to go to church to and get on your knees to pray, and that's how you believe in him, then
Yeah.
I think that's good for you too.
I definitely think it should be more of a relationship, like both ways. Like a lot of people who don't believe say, "Oh, I pray, I pray, I pray. I never seen him, never seen him once. He never done anything." Yeah. Oh, it's probably easy to believe 2,000 years ago when they were doing miracles in front of their face, right? But like the argument is like, okay, what have you done to build the relationship? You expect, him to do it all on his own?
Right.
What about you? Have you sat down with the text? Have you, did thing? And I agree with that.
Yeah.
I agree. It definitely makes sense.
Yeah.
So it's like me, I'm always open to and I think I'll come around one day. I really do. But like, damn, it's so hard.
I think politics can be a lot like religion sometimes, where it's like, do you 100% buy into it? No, but you still call yourself a Republican. There's some things that you don't agree with, but
You think?
overall, I think I'm not saying you and me specifically,
I know,
but
I know.
overall, a lot of people are like that. And then they
With
go, I'm
religion,
Republican, or yeah, well, with religion, yeah, oh, 100%. I feel like there's a lot of
like I
people
don't
that are like,
believe it all, but I'm in. I don't know
yeah,
about that.
no,
That's
not like that. With what I'm saying, like the relation between politics is like you'll have somebody on the left because they believe with 60% of like what the left believes, but they also believe
right.
like 40% of like what the right believes, but they're
Some
left
people,
because that's what they mostly believe.
sure.
It's kind of like Buddhism. They talk about rebirth and reincarnation, right?
Yeah.
Let's say you hear a whole lot about it and you're like, man, that's really, you know, maybe there's something to that.
Right.
But you're Christian. So,
You're still Christian.
yeah. Even though you might think this might have some basis to it, this might be worth, you know, structuring my life a little differently.
Yeah. I think all religions have merit, but the thing that's tough is like which one's the right one? The right one. Because if you're the best Buddhist in the world,
doesn't matter if
you're going to
Buddhism wasn't
hell
the one.
according to the Christian Bible, and vice versa, I imagine.
Yeah.
Because to go to heaven for Christianity is just accept Jesus as your Lord and Savior. That's basically the
what we've been talking about is definitely the Christian side of things, where if you lean more into like the Orthodox side of things or like the Muslim side of things, especially, their religion is a lot, not Orthodox, but Muslim is a lot more construct,
traditional.
And it's, if you are not a Muslim, you're dead. Actually, you might as well just.
I mean, Christians say love everybody,
exactly.
But according to the afterlife, if you're the best Muslim ever and you're a great person, you're going to hell.
Yes.
According to Christianity.
Yes.
Yeah. No. Yeah. You have to accept Jesus as your Lord and Savior. That's like the one. Like, say sorry for your sins. Say sorry is not the right term. What's it called? You
repent.
Yeah. Basically, repent your sins. Yeah. Try to be better and accept Jesus as your Lord and Savior. If you hit those two, you're good. No matter what you did. Like,
yeah. In Muslim culture, it's like,
don't sin.
But it's also, if you're not Muslim, you're just like,
you're not. Yeah.
There is no salvation for you, no matter.
Yeah.
No matter what.
That's a cool one about Christianity. That's why I like it more. Just because it's, bro, like people who've done bad things for 30 years and they regret it all and they want to change.
Right.
It's never too late.
Right.
It's never too late for anybody. That's beautiful. It's awesome.
I remember the third year of my Catholic schooling, and I took a religion class every year. It was always just like, what more can
that's
we learn
what you
about
do.
The Bible? Yeah. And the third year was all about interpretation. The Bible has been written. It's not. There's not one author. There's like
a
fucking 100 of them.
Yeah, a lot over a good span of time.
When you write something down, do you write it down exactly as the events happened, or do you? No. Is it more of a summation of how you saw things from your perspective?
That's definitely what it is.
So, and then imagine that getting translated. So your perspective just got translated into somebody else's perspective. So sometimes when reading the text or the literature, whatever, Bible, it's like the interpretation of it. You can look at one line. It's like, love your neighbor and don't covet his wife. It's like, but it's okay to covet his cousin because it doesn't say so right here.
Yeah.
Or like, it's like, technically they're not married yet. So
yeah,
type of deal where
it's tough.
It's more of the moral of the principle than it is the words in the book.
Yeah, I agree with that.
It gets,
but some are tough because some Christians argue that it's literal on one thing, and some will say it's metaphorical on the same chapter. They'll disagree. Like I've heard Noah's Ark.
Sure.
Some say it's a metaphor. Obviously, he couldn't have had two of every animal, but a lot of Christians would disagree. They say through God, anything's possible.
Word.
Yeah, I feel like they cherry pick sometimes, man.
Exactly. They do.
That is frustrating as fuck when you're trying to decide if this is for you or you agree with it or you like it.
But you look where they're cherry picking and it's Sunday school.
Yeah.
It's it's
Well, this was a
no,
thing of time
it's
period. You got to put the time period in context. Okay, that makes sense. And then the next time it's God's word. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter that they said women should not speak above a man. That was time period. Okay,
yeah,
it was written by man in the time
yeah,
period. That makes sense. But then the next time the gay straight thing, man shall not lay with a man. Then they're like, nope, that's
exactly,
God's word, not time period.
exactly.
It's
Oh my
like I
gosh.
think there's a case for both the other
Right.
way. You could like
And
so,
if it was written by somebody else, it would be the other way.
yeah, exactly. If you didn't agree with it, it would be the other way. That's
Exactly.
what's frustrating because like the man shall not lay with man. That makes sense, honestly, in a religious aspect because you're not supposed to have sex before marriage. So
Sure.
obviously, there's rules about sex should not just be for fun.
Sure.
It should be a tool for procreation.
Mm.
But Christians don't necessarily believe that. Catholics believe that
Yeah.
it should be for procreation only for the most part.
Okay.
Christians, it doesn't really say anywhere in the Bible. It just says once you're married, you're good. So if you took that on the gay thing, if you're ever having gay sex, obviously that's not doing procreation, so you're sinning.
Right.
That kind of makes sense. But at the same time, being gay or acting in gay shit is just a sin, just like premarital sex is a sin, just like what lying is a sin,
Right.
adultery is a sin. But Christians decide to like hate these groups, but like you don't hate like you like it's just no sin's greater than another sin, right?
Sure.
That's what we're taught. No, even killing, because who are you to judge? You're not God. It's just a sin. So
Mm.
being gay is just a sin, just like we sin every single day, though. That's the whole thing, is you can't be perfect. Only Jesus was perfect.
Right.
So it's like, why the fuck are some Christians so big on the gay thing? It's just a sin, just like every other sin. That's what's so frustrating to me. Like instead of being like, you need to change, be like, according to their doctrine, be like, you need to repent.
Right.
We still love you. Okay, that guy is an adulterer. He cheated on his wife for years. He can still come back if he repents. But the gay dude, it's like, nah, you're going to hell. It's
Okay,
like,
but
come
that
on,
also looks at
guys.
like
Read your book.
what about the murderer? What about the child rapist?
According to the doctrine,
Right.
they should have the same rights to repent
Right.
as somebody who has premarital sex.
Right.
According to the doctrine, those things are equally as bad, which to me is ridiculous.
It is.
But if you're going to claim your religion to hate a group of people and you're interpreting your doctrine wrong, then you're just a hateful person.
Yes.
So that is a frustrating one. And I don't get why other Christians don't call it out. And I'll be honest, I don't see it as much anymore. But I don't understand when there's like you hear about all the time, like, oh, my dad and mom are religious and I'm gay, so I can't be myself. Why can't those parents or that community be like, well, we still love you? That's the whole thing of Christianity. You still love everyone.
Yeah.
The guy who's homeless on the street shooting up heroin, I love you, dude. You got this. You're one of Jesus' children with me.
Right.
So why can't you say the same thing to the gay person? Listen, we still love you. You're still one of us. But if you want eternal salvation in paradise, you have to give up this way of life. If you don't want to buy into that, that's all right. That's your choice. I'm not going to hate you either way. I'm still going to love you no matter what. But according to this doctrine, those actions are a sin. And if you don't try to change it, you're going to live in hell. That is how I feel. I don't think you're a bad person, though. I still love you. I still want you to be in my life. But if you want this, then this is the buyout. Why can't you explain that? Like, not you, obviously. But like, why doesn't the Christians explain shit like that way?
Because it wasn't like that before then. Like you'd have to like almost 10 years of history happened between when the gays first started to come into the church and now where I think they're allowed.
Yeah.
Majority of places.
Definitely allowed.
10 years is a long time
Definitely
for
allowed.
something to change.
But
that sorry, long time. It's actually a short period of time for something to change.
Yeah.
Especially in such a big way. Because it's one of like marriage and all that. It's very sacred. It's one of the 10 sacraments.
It is sacred.
Sacraments.
It's a covenant with God.
Yeah, right.
People
Just
think
10.
actually Gavin, we were talking about this the other day. He's saying he's like, people get married just because that's what you do when you love somebody. And Gavin was like, it's more than that, dude. It's a covenant and a promise to God.
Yeah.
Like it is not just two people love each other, so let's just get a ring and do this cute thing. Like it is a covenant and a promise to God to be faithful and to choose this person over everything. And like That's
that's
interesting shit.
that's a
Dude.
lot. I was actually just talking to my mom the other day about what it is to have the big wedding, and like weddings today are not a sacrament of
Dude,
marriage. That
it's a
it's a
circus.
freaking wedding. That's like a party.
Yeah.
I don't think of going to the wedding. I don't ask when is like the ceremony. I ask when's the reception.
Reception.
Yeah.
Open bar.
Yeah, exactly.
It's fucked.
And it's like, God, it's just annoying because it's just like where everybody's priorities lie.
Yeah.
It's all just like going through the motions at this point. I don't
Yeah.
think a wedding is like. But the other thing is, how do I what makes a wedding that special? How would we even formulate that?
Yeah, because what makes a wedding special is the ceremony.
Is it the vows that you say?
Well,
Is it the promise you take? Is
or-
it the people that watch? Or is it the place that you do it?
It's all of it combined, except the place you do it. Because like, okay, you and your girl want to get married in the courthouse. If that's what you want to do, that's fine.
Sure.
But like having your family there, it's your day. It's the best day of your life. You want to like, you know
That's
what I
right.
mean? So it's a tough one, but the institution of marriage is definitely broken down, which is really sad because divorce rates are just so high. But that's because people get married under the pretense that all you need is love. And I don't think that's true.
No,
It's not just love.
you do not. Love is actually like you really. As long as you got like,
You need love. Love's very important.
definitely start out with.
Definitely to start, but to maintain.
Yeah, I think to maintain like a real marriage, it comes down to more like overall just trust. I think.
Trust is huge. Trust is big. I don't know. We're not married, so
Yeah, man.
we haven't been married for 30 years, a successful one, so we don't know what the answers are.
That's
but
a good
like,
question.
it has to be more than love. It can't just be love because I'm pretty sure 50% of people get divorced, and I'm sure all of those loved each other and still do.
Yeah,
It takes more than love. It takes commitment and
Right.
sacrifice. And fucking dude, it's crazy.
relationships are hard. You know what's really hard? Long distance relationships.
Yeah, dude.
God dang.
I can't.
Man.
I don't know. I can't imagine that. It's horrible, dude.
No.
That's strength, though.
Yeah.
What's the plan?
What's the plan?
What's the plan? You going there, or is she coming here after school? Like 2 year, 4 year. What's our?
Right. I'm not. I couldn't give years on these, but what I'm kind of hoping the plan is I finish school. I'm probably gonna stay around Indianapolis, racing capital of the world. I don't know if you
It's a
knew
good
that.
point.
It's a good point. It's a great place to be in motorsports engineering.
If you're going to be in this industry, it's a hot spot for it.
Exactly.
What other cities? Just bullshitting. There's got to be a couple other big
I hate
spots.
to say Europe is huge.
Yeah, Europe's big.
Europe's
big time.
massive on
Germany. I think of
motorsports.
Germany when I think of this shit.
Yeah, you actually could. You could find some spots out in Germany.
But I think
Porsche
any really
directly.
big city, right?
No.
Dallas, Chicago.
No.
Sure. Really? You don't think so?
You're not gonna. I mean,
All right. Let's say this: you were never born in Indiana. You were born in Canada, and you love motorsports, and you were moving to the U.S. And you had to choose one city to go for motorsports. Would you choose Indianapolis?
oh yeah,
Really?
dude.
But it's just the Indy 500. What about like
the place I work? There's 3 race shops within not even a 5-mile radius. 3.
you don't think they have that anywhere else in the country?
No.
I bet they do. I bet they do. It's just the Indy 500, which is obviously the biggest thing in the world. But what about all the other racing? There's other leagues in NASCAR, and there's
Exactly.
F1.
Yeah, well, F1's not huge actually. And funny enough, you say that. Guess where Andretti F1, and we don't have a US F1 team. The
Correct.
first, like not the first, but we're getting into F1 next season.
No
Guess
way.
where the Andretti Cadillac F1 building is going to be?
Indy?
Fishers, Indianapolis.
No shit. So wait, are we gonna have a U.S. team?
Yeah.
That is badass.
Yeah.
Holy fuck, that is
Let's
sick.
hope. I don't know, dude. It can be a pretty,
Dude,
it
that
could
would
also
be
suck
sick.
really
What do you mean the
bad.
Andretti car? Why do we drive his car?
Andretti because they got money. F1 is all about money.
That's a good
It
point.
costs millions to get in.
Yeah, it makes sense.
So Cadillac and Andretti are partnering up.
Damn.
Yeah.
To
two
whip up a-
huge
Yeah,
companies
To
right
whip up a
there.
car.
And they're gonna go into this, and there's pretty good chance if they don't win, they're gonna end up going bankrupt. Not like bankrupt, but they're gonna pull out because they don't want to go bankrupt.
They're not going to be making money.
No.
You only make money
Unless-
if you win.
Oh yeah.
Where do they get their money from? Sponsors? Ticket sales?
Andretti or you mean F1 or like teams?
Yeah. If you're you drive for Bugatti in F1,
Okay.
how do you guys make money?
Sponsorships.
Sponsor. So
All
you
sponsors.
smack Walmart sticker on the side of your fucking car. Walmart pays you basically.
Technically.
I know that's how NASCAR does it a lot. That's why you got like the
NASCAR
M&M
is-
car and shit.
NASCAR is like hillbilly with their shit. You
Well,
can,
yeah.
you can sticker up a car. Can't
Yeah.
really sticker up a car on an F1 car.
So it's like on their uniforms.
Yeah, you'll
Like-
see like big thing like Monster Energy.
Yeah,
you'll see that on the
it's a
side
big
of the
one.
helmet. And
Shit like
F1
that's how they make their
helmet.
money.
Yeah.
Ticket sales at all? You think?
Yes and no. You know what's actually crazy? The amount of money that it takes to set up a circuit, to set up an F1 course, the amount of like money that goes into that, you wouldn't even cover it when ticket sales.
Oh,
I'm talking millions of dollars goes into
100%.
to get like the streets of Las Vegas ready. So that was
Have
was
we
the most
hosted
recent
one in Las Vegas?
Dude, yeah, last weekend. We hosted an F1 race.
No.
That's second
badass.
year in a row. I'm
Yeah, we
pretty
did
sure.
Chicago, or we're about. I heard that somewhere.
I think
Maybe
I
that's
doubt it.
next year, or maybe I heard that. I don't know.
yeah, they want to. Or I think they actually did NASCAR had a road race in Chicago or IndyCar, something like that.
Damn, in Vegas, that's badass.
Isn't it crazy?
You ever
that
been to
in
Vegas?
motorsports, and I don't watch any racing.
Yeah.
I haven't been to Vegas. Have you?
No, I want to. Bad.
My mom said she'll never go back,
Sure, a lot of people say that.
but she also said it was because it smelled like weed the whole time. I was like,
Oh,
Mom,
I bet it's
bro.
even worse now.
she went 3 years ago.
Oh, okay. I thought
Yeah.
she went.
Yeah,
Dude,
that's what I said. I was
why
like,
are
"You went
fucking
3 years ago?"
one time my dad? Why are parents so weird about smelling weed, bro? One time my dad was like, he was like, I don't know how he got on some like anti-weed thing, and then he was just like, you go to a concert, you smell weed. I sit on my back deck, and now I smell weed. I didn't smell it 10 years ago, and now I smell weed all the damn time, and I'm sick of it. It's like, dude, what is the big deal? Who gives a fuck? It floats by, and then it's gone.
You know what's crazy? To like,
I don't understand.
if you don't
not
really
that-
know what the smell of it is, shit hits like a skunk. Like it actually smells like a skunk.
It
and it's
does,
nasty.
but like even before I
Dude,
smoked, when I
Nicole's
smell weed,
grandparents
it's
are the
like,
funniest about it because they have an accent. They're from Serbia. They'll be like, and in Serbia,
Oh,
it's
word.
like you don't smoke weed over there. So for them to come here and
Yeah.
smell it, like their neighbors smoke it, and they're like, "Oh, it's terrible. We hate it." And I'm like, "I bet,
yeah.
but it's terrible." Like they genuinely looked out in the yard because they thought a skunk died. Like that's how bad it smelled. So
I
you
get
think
it.
about that. If it's
I-
not something that you're
I
associated with, it's
get
actually
it.
pretty gross.
But get over it. It's kind of how I feel. It's not the end of the world. It's not that bad. It doesn't
But
smell like shit. Like
Would
human
they
feces.
complain the same about cigs? Like that's what I'm saying. If I think it's genuinely that
No,
it's
they would
not
not.
exactly. It's
No,
not something
hell
they're
no, they wouldn't.
associated with.
Yeah. And
If they walked into a bar and it smells like cigs, they go, because everybody used to smoke cigs.
yeah,
So
maybe.
It's like,
It's a good question because I bet if my dad went to a casino today, he'd be like, I can't stand the smell of cigs in there.
yeah,
And I'd be like, that's fair. That is
see, I think that's valid.
That is valid. I see what he's saying, but just like, dude, what? You sit on your back deck, you probably smell weed for 3 seconds once every 3 weeks. Like,
right.
is it that big of a deal? Is it really? I don't know, but this was just one time instance. He just was awesome. He was just awesome because I
Go
told them
on.
I smoked when I was in college. Like, they
Okay.
knew I smoked, and I was just like, yeah, I smoke, and they just said like, because they helped me financially, so they're like, all right, if your grades stay good, we don't care.
There you go.
You're a grown man, basically. But if
Yeah.
your grades start to suffer and we know you're doing this, then we're going to have some problems. I'm like, that's fine. Bet.
Right.
And the weed didn't impact them. But I basically quit anyway. I think I'm done for good.
yeah.
I think so. I think I've met people, who are like, I quit smoking. It's not for me.
Yeah.
And this whole time I was like, I kind of want to be those that smokes every once in a while though still.
Yeah.
I think I just decided I'm going to be one of those others. I don't
Overall, it's
enjoy
just
it anymore.
not-
I don't think I enjoy it anymore.
The once every now and then is the worst.
Yeah.
It you just get
Fucked.
so high and so
So
paranoid, and you're just like,
Fuck.
yeah, it ruins the whole night.
I-
Like if I had anything planned, gone.
Yeah, I
Next
agree.
day, gone.
I
Just like,
agree.
can't.
I don't. I think I grew out of it.
That's fair.
I think I just did. One day it just wasn't fun.
Yeah.
And then I didn't do it for 3 months. And then I did it again because I was like, dude, I kind of want to smoke a little bit. I'm not doing shit today. Didn't have fun. 3 months passed again without doing it.
Yeah.
Dude, I haven't fucking smoked in a while.
Yeah.
Just fucking smoke real quick. Didn't have fun. And I'm just like, maybe, dude, if I'm on some crazy vacation around a fire, someone's passing around a joint or something, like, fuck it.
Yeah.
Or maybe like
Unless it's
crazy circumstances, dude.
goddamn
Yeah.
scenario.
I run into Wiz Khalifa or Snoop Dogg and they're like, hey, bro, hit this. I'm like, all right, yeah. You know what I mean?
What's funny is you're gonna take
Like-
a hit with Wiz Khalifa and just have a terrible time.
Yeah,
It's
exactly.
gonna be so
And then all you're going to be is you're going to sit there and be like,
It's gonna
fuck,
be a
that's Wiz Khalifa.
vegetable.
What the fuck? That's Wiz Khalifa. Yeah, it's going to be super awkward. But like, I don't know. I think I grew out of it. I think so.
There's something to be said about that. You want to hear something really like hell yeah, dude? Last time I talked to Jack had not he stopped drinking, and it had been like 3 months.
Good shit.
And you could just I love talking to him because I was like, hell yeah, dude. He seemed
That's
so much happy about it.
That's
He
it.
called me the other day. He didn't call me back, but because he has a weird schedule. He works nights still. I'm pretty sure.
I'm playing Xbox with him.
Yeah,
Me and Shatiz have been running some Halo with Jack recently.
dude. I'm saying.
That's dope.
And I was just like, hell yeah. I think as humans, we like to pick up vices or just like routines that we can lean on.
Yeah.
I think it's cool watching people move from thing to thing. You know?
Yeah. I couldn't agree less or couldn't agree more.
Yeah.
Shatiz quit vaping.
Yeah.
5 months now. Clean.
Woo.
Yeah.
Good on him.
Dude, I know. I'm impressed.
I did not
Fuck.
think yeah.
That's
He
fucking
vaped
sick.
forever.
Vape forever, all the time.
Yeah.
That was part of Shatiz was he had a vape on him.
Always.
You that always, dude.
And he would always ask to hit yours too if you didn't
Yeah.
have one.
Well, yeah. He quit, dude. I'm fucking it's dude, good. Let's go, bro. I
And
mean,
then just to like not do it anymore.
Yeah.
Something that you did all the time.
all the time.
Literally
He
couldn't live
said
without.
it was really bad for the first 2 months.
Yeah.
He said physically only like a couple weeks, like the physical stuff, but then he just said for 2 months he just was irritable as fuck,
Mm.
just grumpy. He was just
Yeah.
like, I just get shitty at my because he lives in Wisconsin with his folks now, so he's just like I just get shitty at my parents all the time.
Oh yeah.
But then he just said it faded, and you know he's over there, so he's not in Indy. He's not with all his friends. He doesn't have a lot of friends.
Right.
Like he goes to work and he goes home.
Yeah.
And I think that helps a lot because if you're hanging out with people and they're ripping vapes all day long, it's impossible to quit. That's got to be impossible.
Nah.
I mean, bro, you can't. What are you talking about? You put a fucking little lip pillow in though.
Yeah, and how long do you think it's been since I vaped?
A while.
Yeah.
Yeah, but dude, Zins are probably not as bad. But come on, we got to get off those next. One at a time. I'll give you that. You know, one at a time. But,
Yeah.
But come on, dude. You think it's a no consequence nicotine? You think that's
No.
exactly?
I do think there's consequence.
Yeah,
But it's a lot lower than vaping.
I would agree. I agree. I think it's one of those things.
I think it also has its benefits. Nicotine inhibits your
nicotine
brain.
solely has benefits.
Yeah.
But what
Okay,
about the
but
rest
you
of the
al-
things?
You also have to study into it. Do you know what's in is in?
I do not.
It's literally flavoring and nicotine. There's 2 ingredients
That's probably good.
in the pouch itself.
I
The
know
the only studied downside so far is it's literally physically having a pouch in your mouth. That is the only
Right.
studied downside so far.
I-
Which you could do that with anything. I mean, like you had a pouch of nicotine, pouch like herbal tea if you sucked
Sure.
on those. But
Sure, but you say I'm not saying you're wrong, but you say right now Zins
Right
have been
now?
popular for what 3 years?
dude, longer than that.
Nah,
Dude,
popular.
longer than
Popular.
that.
Pre-COVID, there was no such thing as a
I'll look
Zin.
that
Do we
up.
agree?
No.
Okay, there no such. But like nowadays, Zins are
I
like.
think you're underestimating how long they've been around.
All right, fair enough. Well, there's a difference between how long they've been around and how long they've been extremely popular. Let's just ask
I'll
this:
look up popular.
when did you start using Zins or off-brand, like just the pouches? Because Zin's not the only brand anymore. There's hell out there. I want to say like 2022 they came around the scene, and then like 2023 they blew the fuck up, and everyone was doing them.
There was a 641% usage surge between 2019 and 2022.
Okay, 3-year gap. Damn, that is a fucking huge surge. So that 2021, let's say, right in the middle, that's when they got big. well, this is what I'm thinking, bro. This is how I feel, right?
Okay.
Everyone smoked cigarettes. It wasn't a big deal. And then
Okay.
one day they were like, cigarettes are really bad. You need to quit. So
Right.
everyone was like, all right, I'm either going to try to quit or I'm just going to keep smoking. For the people who tried to quit, some of them quit, some could not. So they started vaping because it was a healthier version to get nicotine.
Okay.
Then I would say 2010, 2011, and then really bad 2014, 2015, vaping became the thing, right?
Huge.
People started vaping who had never smoked cigarettes.
Yeah.
And everyone was smoking vaping like it was nothing. And then
Mhm.
we wait 6-7 years and people are like, hey, by the way, these are bad for you, but we still don't have all the data like we
Right.
do for cigarettes.
Right.
So our generation, we're the same age basically. We're like, all right, well, let's Zyn then. Let's get off of vapes and Zyn. So it's like we're going one step down.
Sure.
And I'm guessing in another 6 or 7 years, there's going to be another way to ingest nicotine that is healthier than Zyns. And there's going to
Sure.
be a bunch of Zyn information coming out.
Sure.
That's how I feel about it. I think they're better
That's-
than vapes. And I think
Valuable.
anyone who Zyns to get off of vapes, I think that's great. If you want to try to do anything to be healthier, I'm never going to hate on that. I just feel like I don't like how, like, it's
Yeah,
just,
I don't know.
we talked about this
I
already.
think it's everything on moderation. You know, at the
I
same
agree.
time,
I do agree with that. Everything in
you
moderation.
saw me take a Zyn. That was the only Zyn I had today. 3
Okay.
milligrams in. I mean, you had a shot. So
Yeah,
honestly,
that's a good point.
In retrospect, compare those two things, and a shot's worse for you.
I agree. I agree
So,
with that. That's a good point.
I
So
think
you only do
everything in
ones in a
moderation.
day?
No. I mean, I usually don't use them, to be honest with you.
Oh. Well, I guess I'm not necessarily
It's-
talking about you.
Okay, so I'm actually a very peculiar case in that sense, where it's like I don't
2 shots, by the way.
Hey yo. I don't necessarily have like a really strong urge to do it. So even when I was like using a vape, I was only hitting a vape maybe like 2 or 3 times a day. So for retrospect, a lot of people would go through a vape in a week.
Oh, yeah.
Dude, vapes would last me a month and a half.
I know
Because
people.
I just never used them.
Dude, you would hit a vape 2 or 3 times an hour.
Yeah. Some people really, really
Once
bad.
every 15 minutes, if
So
not more than that.
Now
If they're drinking too.
oh yeah,
brother.
bad. And that's what it really was, is like, it's so nice to have that. It's just a quick way of having nicotine. But now with the Zyn, I kind of smartly, I pick something I don't necessarily like. If I need it, I got it. But I don't really
Right.
want it.
That's the way to do it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I just feel bad for the people that Zyn thinking it's a no consequence.
Dude, people
do
that get
it-
like the Black and Decker grill because they got so many can points or whatever.
Yeah,
That shit, ridiculous.
That's
I could count the number of like Zyn cans I've had in my entire lifetime.
Yeah.
It's less than 20.
See, you specifically then not really talking about. It's just more of people who switch from the same amount of vaping to the same amount of zinning and
Oh
think
my
it's
God,
healthier.
yeah, bad.
Obviously, it's probably a little bit, but it's like, dude, what do you think's going to happen to your gums in 6 years?
Yeah, you're
It's not no
constantly putting that
consequence.
yeah.
But I
constantly
agree,
doing
nicotine itself is not necessarily bad. It's a
Yeah.
stimulant.
that. And overall, it like has been proven to increase brain productivity and
Yeah,
such.
I agree.
And it's like the
Creativity,
focus,
thinking,
yeah,
focus. I agree.
It's all there, and it's like that's
It's-
where you get the argument.
Yeah.
that this should be a thing.
Right.
So,
Nicotine itself is not bad because cigarettes had nicotine, but they have tobacco and tar and
tobacco and tar was the worst part.
exactly. Nicotine's just the addictive part,
Of it.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. So like, and then vaping, same thing. It's like the nicotine's not really the bad part. It's these
Right.
fucking Chinese chemicals that are heating up in your lungs. Like,
That make it so much better.
yeah, make it
It's like,
taste like
God.
fucking cotton candy. Like, how you think that's normal?
No,
Cotton candy alone is bad for you.
Dude, Nicole sent me the most terrifying like vape like
Oh.
scare tactics ad I've ever seen.
Dental
in my life.
school. I
Bro,
bet they
I
get a
was like,
lot of that, dude. I
Actually,
bet dentists can tell right away. Do you think?
mm,
You don't think so? You don't think if a dentist can tell if you're a smoker or
I
a
actually
vapor?
never had a dentist ask me once.
Yeah, well, they might not ask. You should ask Nicole. I bet they could tell.
I mean, I think it just depends, like how long you've been doing it for.
Definitely
I
how
think
long you've
it's-
been doing it
yeah,
for. But like someone who's been doing it since high school, you've been doing it 5
bet.
years.
I bet.
Yeah, someone who's been doing like Shatiz, for example, he quit now, but let's
I'm
say
trying to think. I think the problem with it is they probably can tell as somebody that zins better than they can tell somebody that smokes, because the majority of the effect of the smoke is in your lungs. That's where the majority
That's a
of the
good
damage
point.
is done.
yeah,
But a
true.
Zen, dude, it'll like your
The
gum will
gums.
be irritated
Yeah,
for a while.
for
and
sure.
You can see that. Do you know they can see when girls are giving head?
No way.
I swear. I swear.
You're lying.
No, the back of the throat, there's muscles back there. I'll be swollen up.
Oh fuck! So not necessarily.
Within 24 hours.
I was gonna
Like,
say
it's
someone
like,
who's done
dude,
it
like
recently,
really situational. Or
right,
like,
right,
I
right.
don't know. Maybe they were just like,
Not habitually like, oh, you suck a lot of dick, but it's
maybe
just
they were
like
just siphoning
you.
a lot of gas. Who knows? I don't know.
That is fucking hilarious,
Maybe you
bro.
just drink
What
through
the
a straw
fuck?
too hard. That's it. But no,
Damn.
it's actually crazy.
Well, Jalen claimed the dentist could tell if you smoke weed a lot, if you're a pothead.
Really?
He doesn't know, but he just thought that. He's like, I feel like if I go to the dentist, they'll know I smoke. Think about it. You're taking fucking heat bong rips all day, every day for 5 years. There's got to be something in your mouth that's like, you know what I mean? I think he's right to an extent. It makes sense, but I don't actually know.
Your mouth is like so good at repairing itself.
I guess that's true because you take hot food, cold food, water every single day. You think water would break down your teeth too if you thought about it the same way as smoke would.
Right.
Yeah, it's a good point. But it made sense to me.
The mouth is like, dude, it's kind of like an open organism in a sense.
Yeah.
It's like, that's why like people put like Coke on their gums and shit. It's because it's literally like an open wound in a sense.
Yeah,
like
it's a good point.
Goes straight to your face.
That's a good point. It gets beat up every day.
Yeah, and it has to heal itself constantly.
It does.
That's why your like mouth cancer is a thing. Because if you put a pouch in there all the time, your gum is constantly repairing itself. One of the times it's repairing itself, it's gonna fuck up and accidentally just keep repairing it.
Oh god, scary shit.
Yeah, so that's where you see that kind of stuff.
Yeah, dude. That's
why you don't see it as much in younger people.
Right.
Just better repairing themselves.
Nikki Blaine's, that smoke bar or cigar lounge we went to.
Yeah.
I think I might have told you this when we were there. The bartender there, he's been like, it's a cigar lounge, so there's always cigar smoke. Like you're always breathing in cigar smoke when you're in there. And this dude's been working there for a decade plus. And the doctor said you have throat cancer, probably from working there, obviously. And he's like, you got to stop working there. He said, no, I'm good. I'll figure it out. I love it. I'm not stopping.
Good for him.
God damn, dude. I mean, fuck it, right?
I don't know, man. That might not be fuck it.
No, personally, I think it's not worth it. But if you are just like, this is what I do. I love this. It is what it is.
If you do it because you love it,
I guess. I mean, you think about an NFL player, you could say the same thing about them, or a boxer. It's like you have a fucking concussion, you just stop, and they're like, no, I love football. It's what I do. It's the same concept.
Yeah,
and
I can see that.
One is like celebrated, and one's like, you're a dumbass.